就是那个叫 supervised learning 啊，叫做监督式学习。哎，开始就要被供英文了。Okay. Today we move on to chapter 4. It's about supervised learning and unsupervised learning. And this is our outline for chapter 4. But today, due to the time limit, we will talk about the first section about what is machine learning. And second section is about supervised learning. And next, part 2, we'll talk about 3 topics right here, okay? And for section 1, it's about what is machine learning. Because the AI is a machine, so couple of times I draw the whole picture about the AI. The bottom is about the big data. In the middle is the deep learning and data mining. And the above part is a neural network, okay? That basically is the operation of the AI. And this is from the Intel. So this picture is very clear, depict the relationship between machine learning and AI. That's called the pan out, okay? So you can see the AI is more bigger than the machine learning and deep learning. And this is a good definition here. They mentioned about the AI is a program, okay? Program that can sense, reason, act, and adapt. And in between is a machine learning. Sometimes we abbreviate as the ML, okay? So from now on, we will call the machine learning as the ML, okay? And machine learning is an algorithm whose performance improve as they are exposed to more data over time. So that's why the big data is on the bottom, okay? So the machine can learn, okay? But basically, we will talk about the process of machine learning. So the math is very important. Data analysis is very important too, okay? On the bottom part is deep learning. So deep learning is a subset of machine learning, okay? Subset of machine learning. In which multi-layered neural networks, I believe we talk about on the chapter 3 about the multi-layer neural networks. It's learned from vast amount of data, okay? And you can tell between the machine learning and the AI based on the figures here. And actually, the machine learning called ML is ML through data and establishing a decision-making model, okay? And AI also has a way to make quick decisions. That is using a rule-based method. And this is a cat, okay? But amazing, I mean, the source is from the YouTube, okay? And we abbreviate it as YT. And this cat can, can barking like dogs. So the cat is very smart, okay? Can easily lead to the misjudgment, okay? This is a very famous story about the case about machine learning, okay? And the rule-based methods are often used in the market, but judgments often make mistakes. And this is a basic thinking of machine learning, okay? Machine learning. So actually, we have a question first, and we were, in Chinese, it's about 实际问题转换成数学问题. So it's a convert practical problems into a math problems. Okay, you can see the math here. Okay, the background is a lot of, equations. Triangle here, right? And I think this is coordinate, right? So right now a lot of students in high school, they don't like math, directly give up, right? But the machine learning in the middle, the math is very important, especially we mentioned about the algorithm, okay? And the machine solve the math problems and make a judgment. So the decision model is right here, okay? So this is the basic thinking of machine learning. And this is a machine learning process. Actually, it's the same as a computer. So in the input part, they will have feature data. The Chinese is right here. Okay, the process is a machine learning method, okay? And the labels actually is the output, okay? So the machine learning has two basic data types. First called a feature, okay? Feature, 特征值 feature, okay? Label 是标签值。One is the input, feature is the input, label is the output. And feature is describe the data characteristics, okay? And the virtual values will include the meow as the cat, right? Bark is a dog. So they have a meow and a bark sound data, okay? Feature values. And there will be two labels, okay? Cat and dog, two labels. Okay, the label is the output data, which is the identification result. Sometimes they will call ID result, okay? That is cat or dog, cat or dog. And the essence of the machine learning is the data analysis with the four purposes, okay? First one is called predicative modeling, prediction, okay? Remember, data analysis is very important, especially in the modern time, they call it big data, okay, big data. So the AI is a machine, they can learn the big data, okay? The second is called clustering, okay, clustering. If you learn the stats, especially for advanced stats, that's called clustering analysis, okay? And the third one is called association rules, And the last one is called anomaly detection. Anomaly means not normal, okay? Sometimes don't use some people. You call some person is abnormal, that means he or she have some kind of psychological problems, okay? And let's look at the four methods definition. First one is about prediction, okay? The prediction just build a behavior model first, okay? For association, the very famous case is about the beer diaper rules. Also, this one is our AI topic today. So remember, our AI topic is number 4 for today. And the story is very, very famous and apply especially in a supermarket, okay? The story is begin a young male, okay? And young couple, they had a newborn child. So the wife need to take care of their baby. They will ask her husband to go to the supermarket to buy the diaper. Okay, diaper, okay? You know the diaper, right? It's for baby. And in United States, the young husband often come back home. They not only bring the diaper, also bring the beer, okay? Beer, 12 cans. So that's why the supermarket will put the beer and diaper near together, okay? So it's based on the association of the machine learning method, and that's a very famous on the market. And one topic we talk about today is, I think it's on target. If you go to the United States, they have Walmart, right? You heard about Walmart. And the target. Target is like a, arrow shot in the middle. That's called a target. But right now, the supermarket or mall is decreasing right now, okay? Because right now the website is very convenient. So the e-commerce, you're buying on the internet is very convenient, okay? And last story is about the underage girl got pregnant, and the target sent a DM to home, and her father is very angry, and he went to the target's manager and very, very, very mad. Because her daughter just a senior high school student, but the father told the target's manager, why you send the DM about the pregnancy? Hey. But later on, they found that actually the high school student girl is pregnant, real pregnant. So the father changed his attitude and apologized. So that's a very famous story about marketing. I think you can see the models. It's in Chinese. Also, you can ask the ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot. They have this kind of story, okay? And this is association analysis application. Association means connection, okay? Connection. We will see the example, okay, later on. And the third one is called clustering, okay? Clustering is ML. ML means the machine learning, okay? Analysis technology that focus on exploring data characteristics. And the grouping technology is to process the data that is not known to which group it belongs in advance. So we know the data first, and then it can be discussed after grouping, okay? The last one is the anomaly detection. Anomaly detection, okay? Sometimes, like we mentioned about the positive application called deep learning, the negative application called deep fake, right? Deep fake. So right now it's a presidential election in the United States. They have a lot of disinformation spread around. So I think every country have a national security, right? If they detect something wrong, they will make an investigation, okay? And let's look at definition here. Anomaly learning is established through the patterns, okay? Patterns. But if it is found after pattern recognition that layers data that is too different from the original established model, it may be abnormal data, okay? Let's move on the second section called supervised learning. Okay, remember the supervised learning is a classification learning. So when learning, you must know which category the materials belong to. If you want to perform the supervised learning, you must know the features, okay, and labels of each data. So as we mentioned about the two data of machine learning are features and labels. There are many kinds of supervised learning algorithms. The more common ones are shown in the next table, okay, on the next page. And I think the most common one is the number 1 and 2, okay? They call the K nearest neighbor classification. And we will abbreviate as the KNN, okay, KNN. And decision tree, and support vector machine, SVM. And maybe you are lucky you will contact the SVM on a calculus course, okay, calculus course. Normally it's in the freshman, right? Vector, 向量 vector, okay? Least square methods, so regression, okay? Another name is regression, but the normal name is called least square method, okay? And Bayes classifier, regression, okay? And artificial neural network, okay? So they listed the 7 common supervised learning here, okay? And this is a supervised learning algorithm, okay? 演算法 means algorithms. And this is English right here. And KNN, okay, the number 1 we listed is the KNN right here, okay? And this is the most common supervised learning. So sometimes they will abbreviate it as a KNN. The core idea about the KNN is that when there is new data that needs to be classified, okay, the most recent data is used to determine the ownership of the new data. Okay, for the actual classification, okay, you can refer to the figure 4.6, the diagram on the next page, okay? And the next page is based on the k equals 3, okay? So they will do this way, okay? The triangle, blue one is called a dog. Circle, okay? Kind of yellow one is called a cat. So when k equals 3, okay? And this is called the KN classification, k equals 3. So they will circle it and pick out the 3 samples here, or we call it labels, okay? So as your judgment, I mean, the triangle is the dog, right? And the circle is the cat. So what's the answer right here? You know, this kind of judgment is based on probability. So the answer is the dog, right? Because the dog is like a 66.67%, right? And the cat just 1. They pick out the 3 here, right? So you have to make a conclusion is the dog, okay? And up to the 67%. Why? Because 2 out of 3 is like a 67%, okay? But they will have a misjudgment, okay? So, for example, what about k equals 7? But there are different classification results, right? So when k is 7 right here, you can see the probability for the cat, okay, is larger than the dog. So the answer is the cat, okay? Cat, okay? Classified as a cat. So that's why they call the nearest neighbor, okay? Nearest neighbor algorithm. Depend on the k, okay? K means you pick out the numbers, okay? Therefore, there are several points to note when using the KNN learning. The first one is the choice of k is crucial, okay? Crucial is more important than important, right? Crucial. There are timely requirement, okay? Second one, k in a KNN algorithm generally does not use the even numbers, okay? Even numbers, such like a 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Called even number. So they will use the odd numbers like 1, 3, 5, 7, so forth, okay? And KNN needs to compare with the k neighboring data, which consumes relatively large computing energy, okay? It takes a lot of time, okay? And KNN is a very commonly used supervised learning method in classification. And remember they have the 4 methods, okay? It's on this page right here. Okay, this one, prediction, association, clustering. Association is it's about classification, okay? The last one is anomaly detection. Let's go back here. Move on the second commonly used supervised learning called decision tree, okay? Decision tree is also a commonly used classification method, okay? Classification and association, okay? And each sub-node, okay, is, because it's a tree, so they will have a node, okay? If you know the plant, they have a node can grow the new node, and they will develop as the branch, right? And leaves, that kind of stuff, okay? Each sub-node is classified according to a certain characteristic attribute. There are 3 typical ways. 3 typical ways. First one called ID3, okay? It's called information gain. Okay, the Chinese is right here. And C4.5, okay? C4.5 is called gain ratio. And Gini index called a CART, okay? CART. Actually, it's a machine, okay? This is about the AI machine learning, okay? And they have a history about, it's a long story, okay? I think the people developed the ID3 came from India, if I remember right, okay? Let's take the most commonly used ID3 as an example, okay, to construct the decision tree. It's starting from the root node, okay, root. And they were vice versa, okay? The first part they call a root. It looks like this. I think it's root is right here, okay? Root. And the current best feature is selected according to the maximum information gain, okay? To split the data each time and divide it into several categories according to all the values of the feature, okay? And then the subtree is constructed using the same method. And take the following e-commerce customer consumption record data as an example to conduct the classification analysis of the decision tree. Okay, this is the second method about classification, okay? And the tool is a decision tree. Actually, you can draw it by yourself from the table right here, right? This is a e-commerce customer consumption record data or record data, okay? And first column, we call the attribute, okay? Attribute, called H level. There are 3 levels here. One is called use, okay? 中年 means the middle age, 老年 means elder, okay? 3 levels here, okay? And 14 samples here, 14 samples. And average spend, okay? Average money spent. So they have 2 levels. First is, 3 levels. High, low, and medium, okay? High, low, medium 是中的意思, okay? And whether it is a member, okay? Yes, it is a member, or no, it's not member, okay? And the money spent frequency, okay? Money spent frequency, 消费频次. There are 2 levels, so low and high, okay? Low and high. And remember, it's about the commerce, commerce. So for the company, they need to make money, right? So they need to know whether it is a potential VIP, right? VIP. No and yes, 2 levels. So you can, based on this, this table right here, and draw a decision tree here, okay? And started from the first H level, they call it root, okay? In the nature, I mean, the root is on the bottom, right? But for decision tree, the root is on the above. Root. 根啊，哈，根。Nature means 大自然界 ，root 是在地上哈。那个 root，but when you draw the decision tree, the root is on the above. So based on the table, I mean, you can draw like a use right here. Last time we showed the word count, right? They call it word cloud. So normally, if you go back to the table, you can count it like a use 青年哈 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5. So you can put 5 right here, right? 青年 have a 5 sample 5 here, okay? And 中年 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Remember the word cloud, right? We use the HTML5, okay? 4 here, okay? But this is a number, numericals, okay? And decision tree is not for numerical analysis. It's for the qualitative analysis, okay? And remember, this is from the e-commerce, so they need to make money. So they based on the ID3, okay? And investigate the customer consumption records. If customers spend more money, the consumption will be more, right? Will be more. So in here, you can recognize middle age, okay? Yes, they are potential VIP right here, right? So age level, and whether it is a member, right? And the spend frequency, the money spend frequency, and we need to focus on the yes, okay? They are potential VIP, right? Potential VIP. So for the management, I mean, we have to focus on the middle age, right? Middle age. Middle age such as me, teacher is a middle age, right? So this is a potential VIP, okay? And member, yes, potential VIP. That's why you go to the maybe Costco, right? Maybe Ch4, right? Ch4. That kind of supermarket, they will ask to register as a member. Okay, so you can apply it on the marketing, okay? And of course, if you spend money more and more times, right? Many times, of course, you are potential VIP. So decision tree is the second one, okay? Most common use the supervised learning, okay? The first one called KNN, okay? KNN. And these two kind of methods is very good, okay? You can practice in your daily life, okay? Daily life. And this is not a potential VIP, okay? For management decision making, maybe we can skip the use and not the member, right? And also, let's spend less, okay? And spend low, right? It's not a potential VIP. So for the operation management, we need to focus on right here, and right here. 3 parts about the potential VIP. Okay, that's it for today. Because chapter 4, the title is about supervised learning and unsupervised learning. So next time we will talk about the part 2, okay, about supervised learning. Okay, if you use the Camtasia, right, you